Good evening, guys, and thanks your story and the jury team to provide IHR an opportunity to represent here. Uh, as the name suggests, actually it's a misnomer. So we thought of making India TripAdvisor three years back when we started, but found out it's too hard actually to monetize the traffic, the little bit traffic what we were getting, and then the focus was always on tier 2 and tier 3 towns, and that's eventually we evolved from a review site to a full-fledged OTA, a complete holiday experience site focused on tier 2 and tier 3 destinations in this country on the affordable segment. When I mean affordable, it's clearly less than 2,000 rupees a night kind of a accommodation we are focusing on. We are one of the largest leaders in that segment. So everybody knows, I think travel is the most hottest category, and that's the reason this day we haven't seen much of travel, and then finally in this 15 shortlist we have enough of them. So IHR is solving something which I already mentioned, something like which is out of the traditional destinations. We are hardly selling Goa, Kerala, Rajasthan, Delhi, Mumbai. We are more into the interiors of this country, which is being sold online. When I say online, it's actually not per se online. Maybe 10-20% transactions are purely online. It's rather than a blended approach where people pay finally online, but definitely we need to have a call center kind of a support to assist that flow. In terms of offerings, we list on India Hotel Review close to 12,000 plus hotels. And as I said, our focus is on the interiors. Most of them are from the backgrounds, from the lesser known destinations in India. And in terms of our whole, we are very sure on terms of closing close to 150 such destinations, which cover close to 3,000 plus hotels and around 300 tour packages, which we serve on India Hotel Review. Market size, this is a huge number we are talking about. Safely 25% of that will be like 25,000 crores market by 2012. This data is taken from Focusrite, which is one of the most credible agencies for any travel research in this world. Now, this is an interesting slide. Like this is where the entire travel market today in this country is, and lot many people ask me the question where IHR fits in. So it's somewhere in the middle. It's something like a destination planning site, parallelly along with the monetization model of an OTA, and that's where we are lying somewhere. Now, this is the most important slide of this presentation. So, some of the core competencies. See, when I say we work in margins of, or say room nights less than 2,000 rupees, we need to have a decent margin to operate in. So we are working on gross margins of 20% plus. We have one of the best operational excellence in terms of closing those queries which come in for these destinations. And the reason we have got this operational excellence is because we have a very robust back-end system. We have put in a lot of investment in that design which we have built in to close in those kind of queries. The lower mode portion you can see in the kind of bookings we do. We have built in the efficiency in terms of conversions. We are clocking around 10% conversions on the queries on which we receive on IHR. One of the key differentiators with IHR is that nobody realizes, in fact, government is one of the largest inventory providers in this country when you talk about affordable segment, because it's like KSTDC in Karnataka, MTDC in Maharashtra, which is holding 1,000 room nights per day. And if you can tap it, it's right value for money. These are few of the market trends, like weekend and pilgrimages are key areas. These are the few of the destinations you can quickly have a glance. In weekends we do. I'm sure most of them will be nude for you, but these are being closed online and offline on IHR. Pilgrimage, this country is crazy. We go to Bangkok via Tirupati. That's how we do it. And that's how I think that's the most profitable product for any travel agency which has not been tapped till date. But I can tell you we are doing close to 150 such temples which are lying in the nook and corners of this country where perennial demand is there. Now, one of the reasons of coming to eSparks was that IHR is looking for investments, and I think it's better to showcase one of the future offerings. So we are parallelly working on empowering our backend, the supplier side, to make it real time, and one of the offerings which we'll be having will be something like an Android-based GDS inventory management system, which we are planning to give to our suppliers, so that to have that inventory real time, which is today a problem. We need to make a call or an email for each hotel to close in. This is where everybody wants to be. I personally, being a techie like that, the second glimpse, everybody I think would be aware of a Stack Overflow kind of a model. We would like to make a SFO for Q&A and travel. It has not been there to identify the best answers there for any travel queries. So this is the key, I think, and as it puts in, these are the challenges right now. Challenges is of homogeneity. We don't have homogeneity in our sector. How do we bring it? We don't have real-time solutions. We don't have last-mile connectivity. And especially we don't have awareness. Most of us don't know that we can book this online, these kind of hotels online, or guest houses or rest houses in this country. So I think that's pretty much it.
Do we have any questions?
Expand your database for? Correct. So we have been in operation for 3 years. We started with a small note of 300 hotels. We target very deeply into our geography, and then we go deep there horizontally in terms of connecting hotels. So take an example. There is a place called Srikalahasti, which is 60 kilometers from Tirupati, and all the 10 hoteliers do business with IHR. We started with one such Srikalahasti 3 years back. Today we have 100 such destinations in our kitty and close to 1,500 hotels. And that's the model to go in. Yep. We had some time, but yeah, it's on and off kind of.